Guys, what's up? You know who it is. Maybe you don't. Who cares? But look, this MOXIE movie on Netflix, it's absolutely ridiculous. Directed by Amy Poehler, starring a no-name cast, but really good cast. But still, this movie right here is the epitome of tone-deaf white privilege and millennialism all at the same time. This is a movie that if some 16-year-old white girl that saw George Floyd and Breonna Taylor get killed last year, and she was, in the middle of a high school year, and she just feels empowered, she would think this shit is the wokest shit in the world. This book came out in 2015, originally written by a middle-aged white woman. This movie is written by two middle-aged white women. Just white women all around being tone deaf about issues and women. It's like over-feminizing the tones. Characters are just generic as fuck. The characters of color are just side pieces, hype men. They did a really good job, though. But still, this white girl who's just safe and quiet and just wants to do the right thing, guys. She wants to help the feminist movement. And she wants to do it by getting her hands dirty and not doing any of the dirty work. How does that work? I don't know. We've seen every freaking white movie coming of age since 16 Candles. I don't know what to say about this movie. The guy who plays Seth is the most timid, simpest, weakest guy you ever seen in the world. Played by an Asian American character. He did a great job. Everybody did a great job. But he's pretty much the only guy that has any sense in this movie. Even that, he's marginalized. The lead black character that plays Lucy, she's marginalized. The side black character, who's the soccer star, she is just a proxy of the plot in Vivian, who's the white lead, her affection, and wants to do the right thing. And Moxie is making these notes and these feminist handbooks and all this great things and these. I mean, be more obvious. Put Ruth Bader Ginsburg on one of the pieces of paper, and you're gonna be more subtle. This movie is just. I'm sorry with the lamp. With the light, but this movie is just annoying and overly self-righteous with itself. It's an hour and 51 minutes of wasted time. It's a high school fire starter for girls. That's what Moxie is. This movie is a complete waste of time. But the characters in it, the actors in it, they do a good job with the material. Patrick Schwarzenegger, that's not white privilege, being the lead dick generic white guy who doesn't get what he wants because he's the captain of the football team. Get it? He's the captain of the football team. And, he's just being a dick to our black character, Lucy, which is not spelled like Lucy. It's spelled like Linda Lucy Mix or something. I don't know what's happening with that. This movie is... It just drove me up a wall, but it's so up its own ass. And the girls... Vivian, at the end of the movie, just spoilers, fuck it. Whatever. Vivian at the end of the movie literally gets a text from the girl because somehow they don't still know that she's the girl who started Moxie. And some girl leaves an anonymous note to Moxie in the girl's bathroom, and she reads it. She said, "I was raped last year. I had a heart to say it, but when this Moxie group popped up, I felt like I need to say it." She puts rape port because the school's called Rockport High School in Oregon, where this takes place. So she puts rape port on the school steps, painted in red. Throws somehow, some way, still stole the principal's Teacher of the Year award from the previous years and broke it. And somehow this dumb teacher doesn't know that it's that girl, because when she reprimanded her at the middle of the movie for defacing school property or not claiming to know who Moxie was, this feminist group that was started in the movie, she clearly still doesn't know. And the girl Vivian, who's the star, she's literally caught red-handed. Not caught red-handed because she has red paint on her hands, and no one says it. And she has a black leather jacket on, and you can see it. It's Seth, the simp guy. Clearly at the end sees it. It's a generic battle of the sexes here. It's not much. You're not missing much here. It's just I don't know what to say. It's like a 1 out of 10. It's like a 2 out of 10 because of the actors. 2 out of 10. Nah.